Hello again. Happy Wednesday. Let's get right into it because we have a lot to talk about this evening. Now, current temperatures are actually still very high across San Angelo, the viewing area. Here at San Angelo, it's still 79 degrees. Up in Abilene, 72, 77 over in Robert Lee, 74 up at Snyder. And although this isn't much of the big story tonight, overnight lows, we do have a pretty wide gradient. We have lows as low as the mid 30s and then upper 30s did to lower 40s, mid 40s. Some places even only get into the 50-degree mark. And this gradient is because we have this cold front that'll be coming through tonight. And as it comes through, it'll bring that cold air along with it. But some of our southernmost counties or southern east, southeast, forgive me, words are hard today. Some of our southeasternmost counties are going to take a longer time cooling down once that front passes. Now, tomorrow will be our coldest day of the weekend. We'll try to start rebounding by weekend, making it back to the upper 60s. But before we can, we have to get through these next 2 days of colder air behind that front. And along with that front, we're going to be seeing some rain chances. Now, this 40% for Thursday is really what's going to be from tonight into the early hours of tomorrow morning. Most of that will be gone by the time we kickstart our day. But as I mentioned earlier in the show, up in the big country, we are looking at some potential for severe weather tonight. The primary timing for this is going to be 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. And our biggest impacts, we're expecting our damaging wind gusts, hail is possible, as well as localized heavy downpours. So looking at a deeper look of the timing of what's happening, this is a snapshot of about right now. This rain that's over in eastern New Mexico is what's going to be making its way east. And by 9 p.m., that's when we see this unorganized line of thunderstorms making its way towards us. Lamesa, Lubbock, even Midland getting some thunderstorm activity. These little isolated pockets of yellow or isolated thunderstorms that'll be making its way east. And then about midnight, you see that line of thunderstorms become more organized as it continues to track east. That's where we're seeing that severe weather potential coming in the big country. So about midnight, Colorado City, even north of that, still getting some thunderstorms. And as we look towards 3 a.m., that's when most of the thunderstorms would have moved its way east of our viewing area. But even throughout the morning hours, you can still see some isolated showers in the big country, mainly north of I-20. And throughout the morning, we'll still see some of those little isolated showers make its way southward, but we'll finally start to dry up by early afternoon tomorrow. So we just have to get through tonight and tomorrow morning with the rain before we'll have a chance to dry up before our next chance for rain comes again next week. So we have these 2 days of below normal temperatures before we get back up to the upper 60s by this weekend, peaking in the upper 70s by the start of next week before our next weather maker comes in, bringing some isolated rain chances. Same for Abilene. Isolated rain chances will be back in the picture by early next week once we get over tonight's hump. Back to you, Tim.